Oh, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today you join me in the lovely game of Spore. Oh, but yes, of course, before I play I need to, set up an EA account? Sure, let's just log into my existing EA account. There we go, that should hopefully all log in, and I will finally be able to gain access to Spore's online content, because, I mean, come on, it's 2019, guys. Spore's online content, it's gonna be phenomenal. Oh, wait, hang on a second. What? There was an error connecting to the Spore servers? Your computer might be offline, or your internet connection might be having problems. That must be the issue. Yes, I'm sure that it's an issue on my end and I don't have an internet connection, rather than the fact that the Spore servers are down. Oh, yes, here we go. We'll just make a brand new EA account. Let's go, guys. Email address? Well, I don't really want to actually have to use this account, so let's go for the standard bob@gmail.com. Sometimes I feel sorry for the person who controls bob@gmail.com, but hey, it's not my fault. Password, of course, we're going for just Yeet, and Spore screen name we'll go for Spiff. Date of birth, 1st of January 2008. Yeah, that seems fine with me. Language, well, of course we'll go for Czech, that seems fine. And country, oh yes, we could get spicy with this. Zambia, there we go. Contact me about EA's products and news. Oh yes, bob@gmail.com would love to be contacted about EA's latest Spore-related products. And of course, I agree to your terms of service. There we go. And submit, there we go. Submit. Submit. Come on. Spore, you're not submitting to me. Spore. Oh, password must be at least 5 characters. Okay, that's fine. Yeet. We'll have Yeet with an S. How's that? Come on. The email address and password don't match anything in our systems. Please contact customer support. What do you mean? This is creating an account. The account isn't meant to be in your system. I bet it's because I come from Zambia. That's what's happening here. Right, that's fine. We'll just have to bypass Spore's online content. I know we're going to miss out on the many features of Spore, but we're going to have to quit the registration process. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, hello, I am of course the Spiffing Brit, and today I'm going to be playing Spore and showcasing this absolutely wacky game which was released in 2008. I'm sure many of you have probably played it. In fact, if you have, give me a shout, because it's unique to say the least. Like, you can spin the galaxy round here, and they just start showing you a ton of happy smiling faces of the game developers. Sure, thanks Will Wright, that was so nice of you to put that in there, Will Wright. Oh god. Now Spore was, in some people's opinions, ahead of its time for its incredible galactic scale and your ability to customize and create an entire species of whatever you can imagine. In most cases, you imagine very poorly. Now, the aim of the game was to basically reach the center of the galaxy and have an absolutely fun and jazzy time in there. And I've got to be honest, even though I have played this game before, I've never actually finished a game. I've got to be honest, I don't think many people ever finished a game of Spore. But just in case, make sure to record your entire gameplay process and send it to me at the PO box shown on screen now. Yeah, just send it to the Yogscast, they can deal with it. And if you do actually manage to, in 2019, make it to the center of the galaxy, I'll send you a single tea bag. Well done for you, but make sure, of course, you need to send it via the game capture settings. The movie size can only be 160 by 120, okay? And picture size, I'll whack that up to large. There you go. Now, to many of you, you might be sat there thinking, whoa, Spiff, you seem to be a little bit negative about this game. This game's amazing. To all of you Spore fanboys out there, I say, no. Spore on PC, terrible. A horrendous game with so many issues. True connoisseurs of gaming play Spore Creatures on the Nintendo DS Lite. Now, this is a game that is just perfect. It released on the same day as Spore and is just vastly superior. Now, prior to the release of Spore Creatures, the 4th of September had always been overshadowed by the 3rd of September, being due to the fact that that was the day Germany chose to invade Poland. However, once 2008 rolled around and we hit the 4th of September, bam, Will Wright drops the catastrophically wonderful game Spore Creatures, and the world is stunned. Anyway, as much as I would love to go on about Spore Creatures for the rest of time, it's probably time we settle down and actually play some normal Spore. Now, previously on Spore, we did set up a absolutely wonderful planet which was controlled by the Brits. The planet was of course the T Rights Acclaimed Territory, or TWAT for short. During this wonderful time, we managed to take over an entire planet by just selling them spice. However, today, as much as I'd love to continue playing with them, there are some better things we can do. Because let's be honest, the galactic stage of this game, which comes after the civilization stage, it's about as fun as No Man's Sky, if I'm honest. And I've got to say, No Man's Sky, oh god, it's I hate that game. So instead, yes, we'll just be playing a lovely brand new game of Spore as a brand new species. And you know what, this planet over here, it looks perfect for us. And I'm not going to use cheats this time, so we are going to have to actually start at the cell stage. Oh, God, everyone hates the cell stage. I know all of you said, oh, the cell stage is wonderful, but no, the cell stage is actually terrible. So we need to choose our species diet, and of course we're going to go for carnivore. When it comes to difficulty level, oh guys, come on, we're pro gamers. We're going to be playing on hard, and we get to name the planet, okay. Right, and I've decided to name the planet Will Wright's Mistake because, let's be fundamentally honest, allowing me to have access to the game probably was a bit of a mistake. Oh, and here we go. We get to load into the game. Oh, and so this is how our species starts, of course. It all starts with a lovely meteor. And so the meteor comes on down and it just yeets itself into a planet. And that is, wow, that's a nuclear bomb, ladies and gentlemen. And so a part of the meteor, it turns out it had a little bit of tea smothered on it. And the tea goes into the water of this world. And of course, emerging from that tea leaf, we get our first little tea parasite. It's a small beginnings for the tea parasite, but they're going to grow into being big and powerful. So, welcome to the tide pool, ladies and gentlemen. Throughout Spore, the choices you make impact your future. Will Wright, come on, you make it sound like it's a choose your own adventure game. Will, we know it's not. Come on, Will. Really, we know this game has about as much choice as North Koreans when it comes to elections. At the moment, all we want to do is grow our species, and the best way we can do that, due to the fact that we're a carnivore, is just eat food. There we go, I finally grew in size a bit. Oh no, that's a big angry boy. Oh god, my little guy's getting eaten. Don't kill my little tea boy. Stay away from him, he's a friendly little guy. Oh god. Now, very similar to real life, you increase your power levels by eating things. I know. If we all worked on Will Wright's logic, morbidly obese people would be the strongest humans alive. Anyway, something we've managed to do is grow ourselves to the second size, and so what we want to do is summon a mate so that we can, adapt our species over the future. Alright, and now we need to find our mate. Oh god, no, we're getting stabbed. Oh god, we are in and we're dead. Well, that's Spore on hard difficulty, ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry, we're back. Right, let's try and adapt our species a bit. There we go, we found a mate, lovely, so we can convince them to create a brand new species with us. And now we get to go into Will Wright's patented creature designer. I know, it's wonderful. Now in this stage, there's not particularly much we can do, but we can add in various parts to allow us to eat food. At the moment, we're just a carnivore, so we can only eat meat, and we're also kind of slow. But the more of these tendrils we add on, the faster we can move. However, we're limited by the amount of DNA we can have at the start. Nonetheless, we've increased our speed, so we can now move at 2. Now, let's get back out into the world and get some more food. Also, we need a name for our species. Well, at the moment, our species isn't the best due to the fact that we are just a tadpole. So I need to come up with a name that kind of fully represents the kind of weedly, small nature of this creature. So for that reason, I'll go for the legendary name of Cuthbert. Right now, we have our lovely species here, who is of course called Cuthbert. Now, something you can do in this game is you can increase the size of your animal, or whatever this is, and make them larger. So now we have big chunky Cuthbert, but let's be honest, this is Will Wright Spore. Being big and chunky actually isn't a good idea because it means other species can hit your hitbox better. So what's the solution? You shrink everything down. We want him to be a little noodly boy. Oh my god, there's a few graphical glitches in this game. Allow me to demonstrate. I would like to select a new color. Let's say the color green. Okay, what about the color red? Okay, that seems fine. Can we do the color pink? Well, right, what's happening here? And of course, let's go for tiger stripes. Yep, this is working fine. Thanks, Will Wright. God, this game's perfect. Anyway, now that we're bright pink, let's throw ourselves into the game. Oh god. Yeah, okay, right, thanks graphics. There we go, so we're now in the game as a little stripy boy, and we're now faster than ever, so we're going to run around and try and secure ourselves some food. Oh yes, face this, herbivores. Your weak powers will not be able to survive against the mighty power of El Spiff. Oh god, we're getting chased by some angry guys. Oh no, they have speed boosts. That's not fair. Speed boost isn't balanced. Oh god, we're dead. Oh god. Come on, Will Wright, this game's been out for 9 years. How is it so imbalanced? Oh, this is a herbivore, that's easy food for us. Come on. There we go. Easy food. Oh, and then we've encountered this speedy boost guy. Come on. I want him dead. He's too fast. Also, I'm pretty sure if I eat him, I gain his powers. Because that's how this game works. Yes! I've gained his powers by eating him. So we can now attach jump jets to ourselves if we want to, you know, move even faster. Oh my god. Right, let's do a bit of mating. There we go. We're managing to do a bit of mating. So now we get to create a brand new subset of the Cuthbert dynasty. And we now have the jump jet, which we can strap to ourselves. This gives us even more speed. So you know what? We'll get rid of this and we'll strap on 2 jump jets to the side. There we go. Yep, that seems fine. And release ourselves into the world. Oh god, the graphics. What? Oh, my eyes. Yeah, sorry if you have epilepsy. So now we can have increased speed, I guess. Oh god, wow, we really can move quite fast. And now we just want to find a kind of carnivore who we can eat. Nope, he ate us instead. What about this person? Okay, no, we're just having a bit of a fight. Oh, there we go. We managed to kill them. And in return, we got some little flippers. That's nice. Anyway, let's just keep eating all these herbivores because they're free food. And also they can't outrun me because I've got these completely balanced speed boosts strapped to the side of me. Oh, and my size has just increased. Oh god, I need to get out of here. Oh god, there's some angry, speedy people around here. Good lord. There's one of our own species here. Sadly, we can't eat them. Although it would be kind of fun. Oh wait, hang on a second. What's that? There's something over here. It's a new part. It's like a narwhal horn. Grab it. We gained a spike. This increases our attack damage. Yes, more DPS, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to that, we're going to add in some flippers for increased speed and tight turning. And hopefully after this, we can whack in a few more jets for even more speed. But I do believe this is the next perfect evolution of the Cuthbert. All right, let's find something to stab. Like you. Oh god, they just sucked me. Jesus Christ, they're sucking me. Oh my god. How do I counter the suck? I just got sucked to death. What? I abandoned the suck. I didn't realise the suck was OP. Jesus Christ. Will Wright, please nerf. Suck broken. Oh god, it's one of those straw boys. Right, kill the straw boy. Oh god, that looks angry as well. Let's get out of the way of that. There we go. I've increased in size a little bit. That is an improvement. Now this is something I should be able to kill quite happily. There we go. Oh, and I've unlocked an electronic zappy thing, which gives us the ability to electrocute. That does seem quite useful. Oh god, a big angry boy's coming. Jesus, get out the way, big angry boy. Right, our size has increased even more, but so have the angry electric-y guys, who appear to be quite aggressive and able to kill us. God, everything at this level just seems so angry. I will say one thing though, I've kind of found a bit of an exploit. If you try and attack someone with the spears and then just wiggle aggressively, your spears always seem to be able to break their spears. Jesus Christ, go away, you angry person. Oh god, I just got electrocuted to death. That's some pretty lethal force you've got on that taser, my friend. Let's try and upgrade our species just a bit. We now need to kind of move into the next form of the Cuthbert. Hopefully something which is a bit faster and has a bit more DPS. So we'll get rid of these annoying little wingy things and instead add in even more boosty jets. There we go, we now have even more speed. Look at that! We're going to be able to move at a speed of 4. Now those are some pro Spore stats. Oh my god, it's happening! We're developing a brain! Oh, that's the first time this has ever happened for me. So there we go, our creature of Cuthbert has finally started the path towards sentience. I mean, it's going to take a long time. So there we go, we managed to finally finish the cell stage and we can technically advance and add legs to our creature whenever we like. Alternatively, we can just stay in this little stage for a bit longer and try and break the game in a somewhat strange way.
One eternity later.
Right, after extensive work, this is the brand new Cuthbert. He can move faster than anything else and he also has ridiculously powerful taser abilities. So all of these little guys attacking us just kind of get electrocuted to death immediately. Having the ability to one-hit everything before it can even touch you is a tad broken, but you know, it's just a work in progress for good old Will Wright here. You know, after spending so much time down here in the sea, maybe it's probably time we move on to the next stage of this game. So yes, let's evolve some legs and go to land, ladies and gentlemen. And so thanks to Will Wright, we now need to evolve some legs so that we can move faster. Now all of these little jumpy jets we've got on the back, they're sadly no longer beneficial to us, mostly due to the fact that they only help us move in the sea. So instead we're going to need legs, and lots of them. So let's add in a few legs here and have them adjusted back like so that they get out of the way of anything we might need them to do. Oh god. Oh, Will, you shouldn't have given me this much. Oh, Will, no. You shouldn't have given me this many options. Right, that's fine. We're going to have some power pose legs going. And how about just some legs on the front? Oh, just a single leg? Oh, no. Actually, I'm liking the look of this. Oh, yes. What a reclined position to be in. Oh, lovely. This is incredible, Will. Thank you for having this in the game. I'm interested to see how this is going to move. But for the time being, this is the brand new generation of Cuthbert. So it's time we move it into the real world. And actually, no. You know what? It's no longer going to be the Cuthbert. We need to change this because we've now got a long leg boy. Right, I've added in some extra legs to our previous Cuthbert design. And now I do believe it should go by the name of Daddy Grand Limb. As fun as Daddy Long Legs would have been, something tells me it's going to be copyrighted by someone in the next few days. Whereas Daddy Grand Limb, I did a quick check and nobody owns the trade rights to this name. So I present to the world the first evolution of Jesus Christ, the screen is breaking. Will Wright, you know, you just didn't design this game to be run on graphics cards in 2019. I'm going to say that's a fundamental oversight on your end. Good lord, what are you doing? And so here he comes. Oh, it's the Daddy Grand Limb. Come on, Daddy Grand Limb, go out onto the land. Oh, yes. Here they come. Oh, my God. What is up with their legs and their movement? I love it. So there we go. We finally left the cell stage, the fundamentally worst stage in the game. And we're now in, the brand new creature stage, which is widely regarded as the single greatest stage in the game, as it's also the only stage in the game that actually saw any development time. Now, immediately, of course, the Daddy Grand Limb is a carnivore, so we need to find a lovely new friend to eat. So, over here we have the Alpha Hive Hat, although you wouldn't be able to see it because Will Wright is too busy destroying the graphics of my game. Hang on a second. Spin for me, my pretty. Spin, Daddy Grand Leg, spin. Right, that's fine. Anyway, Daddy Grand Limbs, I'm going to need to go on the offensive and start attacking some of these people because we need more food. And the more food we have, the smarter we are. Is this person over here? What are they? Who's this? You've met a new species. Care to make them friend? Oh, we can set our stance and sing to them. Yes, we'll sing to them. Set stance to hostile. Consequence ability. Oh yeah, guys, remember there's consequences in this game. Let's do a raging roar. I don't know what that's particularly done. Oh yeah, let's turn it into the DPS game. Right, let's make sure to use our attacks. Come on, mash that one key. Come on, I'm going to out DPS you. Oh no, this is looking pretty close. Yes, we killed our first person. Well done. I'm so proud of you, Daddy Grand Limbs. Right, so let's eat their body. So yes, Will Wright had an incredible view of the world, and that is that if you're a herbivore, you need to make friends with everyone to become the smartest creature alive. But if you're a carnivore, you need to genocide the entire planet by eating all of a species to increase your intelligence. Now Will Wright has decided to give me the test drive feature in the creature creator, allowing me to try and test drive this lovely thing. So yes, now we get to properly develop our creature. We could add things like the ability to jump and dance and run a bit faster. Alternatively, we could add this thing here to give us the ability to charge. We'll also add in a clippity to increase our level of charge. Very nice. And now we need for our aggressive attack. Fine, we're going to want to add in the Hocket Launcher. This is going to increase our spit attack up to level 2. So we need to attach... Oh god, I accidentally removed some feet. That's fine, we're just not going to have feet on this bit. That's okay. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, I need to add in our spitting part, so I'm going to add it to this little bit here. You know what, I've decided to also expand the Daddy Grand Limb so that we can add in more Grand Limbs. There we go, we've added our little spit device down here in the bottom. To be honest, it looks more like a spit nozzle, but that'll be fine. And also we can now have hands which are going to allow us to grab hold of things. So let's add in a few hands. And we're going to want to be welcoming people with open arms, so of course we want big hands that reach up into this world. And you know, we added in more arms, we might as well add in a few more legs. So there we go, we'll slap this bad boy in, extend it out to the front and out to the side, and there we go. The Daddy Grand Limb has had more grand limbs. Well, right, did you ever think that maybe there was a actual amount of limbs which was too many limbs? I think this might be it. This does look somewhere around that level. Anyway, let's destroy the screen by painting this. Right, and here we come. It's the new generation of the Daddy Grand Limb. It's even better than the last one. It's got arms this time, it's got eyes, and it's of course got a whole ton of legs. Oh, and we get to learn to spit. Okay, spit. Now we learn to strike. There we go. That's one of our attacks. Remember, this is a melee DPS game, of course. Now, this game was rated E for everyone, despite the fact that it featured not only genocide, but also the ability to spit and attack people. Anyway, there we go. We've evolved, and as you can see, our creature is now able to walk and roam the countryside. Let's attack them, strike them, spit them, and bite them. Oh, look at this incredible DPS. Oh, they have no way of stopping us. Bam. That's another one of their species down. Alright, I think we might have killed all the hive hats, honestly. There's nothing else on their nest. Whereabouts are they? There's some ones down here. Right, there we go. Right, charge them. Alright, there we go. I killed all of the hive hats, so they have now been genocided out of this world and no longer exist. Oh, and there's a slightly aggressive species over here. Right, you know what? We might as well attack them. Yes, charge! You know what? This is going great. We just run around the countryside, find random species, and they're all way too weak for us. And, of course, naturally, we just charge them. We give them a little strike, give them a little spit from the spit nozzle, I guess. Give them another one, and just bite them a few times, and then, lo and behold, bam! Pretty easy victory for us. And soon our brain is going to expand. Oh god, the textures. What on earth is this over here? Well, right, what are these? What is... I mean, you can't see because of the graphics, but what is this, Will Wright? Okay. Do you want to tell me about? Okay, that's fine. I won't question them. Oh, we found yet another peaceful, friendly herbivore species right here. Hello, peaceful, friendly herbivores. Let me just get enough distance so I can do a charge attack on you. Right, and go. Oh my god, we've done it. We've killed so many different species. I think our brain's expanding. Oh my goodness, yes. The daddy ground legs has a now still quite tiny brain, but you know, it's adorable. Well done, daddy ground legs. Right, apparently our species is migrating towards a new nest, which is going to be, I imagine, slightly better and nicer to live in. So that's where we're headed. And when we get over there, you know what, I like the daddy grand limb, but I've got to be honest, I think we can make it even better.
A few inches later.
Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I decided to have a few more cups of tea, and then I created this. No longer are we the daddy grand limb, we are now the Valefisk. The Valefisk is a fantastic creature with the ability to aggressively spit at a damage of 3. They also have a surprise mouth which can bite for 5 damage, which is absolutely fantastic. It's just hidden round here. Now, as you can see, this creature is rather unique to say the least, and it behaves in a unique fashion as well. So without further ado, let's throw the Valefisk into the world and see if we can put ourselves to good use and, you know, just defeat some AIs. Oh god, the graphics. Oh, it gets me every time. So gone is the daddy ground limbs. Now, it's all about the Valefisk. Oh, we're learning to do the charm. Right, let us charm. These are technically eyeballs, if you can believe it, because that's where the eyes are positioned. Oh, goodness. Right, so, this is how our creature moves. What is this? So yeah, we just kind of vibrate in this direction, and this is how we move. Right, okay, the Valefisk is now going to go on an adventure, and hopefully we can say hi to something new and exciting, and potentially even eat it. That would be good. Yes, we've discovered some alpha javels. These guys seem quite friendly and cute, so we're going to attack them. So, spit. Yes, the spitting worked. Now we bite. Yes. DPS them. DPS them. We're doing it. Oh my god, we've actually managed it. The Valefisk is incredible. It's so powerful. It really is. Also, the Valefisk can technically fly. It's a little known fact about the Valefisk, but yes, they can technically fly quite happily. Oh my god, what is that? In the distance, it's a bloody daddy longlegs. Well, it's too dangerous for the Valefisk to deal with for the moment. For now, the Valefisk must attack some of the baby, weaker creatures. There we go, we've managed to exterminate another race of creatures. I'm terribly sorry, but I needed your brains to increase my brain power. So there we go, now we just need to find the next group of happy, friendly, clappy people and harvest them for brain power. Oh god, I kind of like how when we move, the balls jiggle. In fact, everything jiggles excluding the head. The head stays perfectly balanced, except when we do corners, then it kind of just wiggles around a bit. Oh, what is this over here? Alpha pronatum. Attack of 6. Oh, they seem actually quite aggressive. Right, attack from a range. Let's go. Yes, we can out DPS them from range. Oh god, they attack for a lot. They attack for a lot. Save our friend. Oh my god, he killed our friend. Oh, but we managed it. Good lord. He's given us an increased spit attack. This one's spit 4. Okay, we're going to have to change the phallus round a bit. Anyway, let's run back to our own base and grab a friend to join us on our adventures. So yes, we're now going to make 2 phallicuses together. I think this is a process the young people call docking. But, yep, 2 phallicuses. What happens? They kind of wiggle the balls a bit and, that's okay. Little thing is produced. Oh god, I hope this is advertiser friendly for YouTube. Yes, we need to change the spray bouquet around and instead replace it with the good old-fashioned ziggurat. Oh my goodness. I think we found just the tip, honestly. Let's increase the size of this bad boy. Oh yes. Well, I'm not too sure what I've done here exactly, but apparently this is fine, okay? There we go. This looks like the kind of tip that I want. Lovely stuff. There we go. We've created just the tip of the phallicus. So we now have our brand new phallicus. It's superior to the previous ones. Now, we could probably also do with a charge attack. So I think I'm just going to kind of like conceal a little spiky boy inside the tip of the phallicus. There we go. Kind of, we've just added a little pointy aggressive tip. So there we go. A new phallicus is born into this world. And with it, it's even stronger than the last ones. Oh my god. And what is that over there? An epic Mystalis. Okay. Kind of want to go say hi to that. That looks pretty fun. I wonder what his attack stuff is like. He does seem rather powerful. Oh, and he's interested in us. Right, we're out of here now. Come on, phallicus. You weren't designed to... Oh, no, phallicus, run. Run, phallicus. He's interested in our phallic. Oh, he's just stepped and one hit the alpha phallicus. Oh, no. Alright, well, my phallicus is out of here. Run, phallicus, run. We weren't designed to fight massive epic creatures. Oh, we've stumbled across a nice new friendly tribe. The Pun tribe. Oh, look at them. I don't think they've ever seen a phallicus before, but we're about to introduce them to the phallicus in their very happy ways. Enjoy this. Yes, now we must consume their bodies for food. The phallicus is hungry. Wait, how does the phallicus eat? Okay, that's perfectly fine. And upon killing the baby Pun, yep, that's another species exterminated. And the phallicus's brain is expanding. Come on, phallicus. Yes, once your brain's expanded, I'm afraid we're going to need a new species of creatures. As fun as the phallicus is, our adventure in Spore is not yet concluded. Also, phallicus, can you tone down the ball jiggling, please? Oh god, there's the epic creature. Oh, no. Come on, I'm kind of friendly. Leave me alone. Alright, okay, it's time for the phallicus to change. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, when I've created the next species for us to enjoy. Allow me to also introduce one of my favourite species, the Banana Man. Absolutely phenomenal little character. He even wears a little Spartan helmet. I love him. But nonetheless, no, we're not going to be playing as the Banana Man today. We're going to be going back and visiting our lovely nation of the Brits to demonstrate the absolutely terrible thing that is the space game. So let us jump into the game as the Brits and explore the galaxy. Oh, come on, graphics, behave. So here we are, back when we finished our last game, and of course, yes, the Brits have done it. We've managed to completely and utterly take the entire world. We control all of the spice in the world, and we're generating a ridiculous quantity of money. But of course, what's left to do? Well, it's to move on to the next stage. So we're going to take a look at the history of our lovely empire, and basically the history is we just made a ridiculous amount of money, and then we're going to leave the planet and move on to space. Oh, there go the first Brits. Our first ones to go all the way to space. Come on, away you go, guys. Oh wait, we need to design our spaceship first, don't we? Alright, and here is the ship that I've managed to locate. It is quite possibly the worst looking design I've ever seen. It's called the Watermelon Rocket, and it is going to be the exact disgusting thing that we want to throw into space. Now, what can you do in the space stage of this game? Well, realistically, Will Wright sat down and decided in the space age of this game, please ignore the destroying graphics at the moment. Oh my good god. Ah, there we go. There goes our Watermelon Rocket into space. Lovely stuff. And we can technically use this guy to do interspace colonization, which would be wonderful. There we go. We've welcomed to space, and we can now go around the planet, communicate with other species that we locate. Oh, but away we go. Bam, and away we are in the universe now. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, now we've actually made it to the space age. Where can we go? Well, you see, Will Wright sat down and decided to come up with some brilliant ideas for this game. He decided that by the time you hit the space age, you actually don't want to have fun anymore. And as a result, you can't really do anything, except fly around in a spaceship and terrorize the locals, which is exactly what I want to do. Now, one thing that I did discover is next to our home planet is this planet here, which is a unclaimed cube world. Now, this is one of the best nations in the game for some reason. reason. Now, it turns out cube worlds are also devastatingly dangerous and my ship is almost dead. Actually, you know what? It's probably easier that I kill the ship than get a new one. Right, kill the ship, ladies and gents. Oh, the watermelon rocket is dead. Well, it had a good lifespan of about 10 seconds. But hey, they give us a new one for free. Anyway, yes, now that we're in our solar system, we need to find a brand new planet which will hopefully have intelligent life on it. And then, of course, we'll just attack the intelligent life for fun, basically. But luckily, we've been given a brand new interstellar drive, meaning we can travel to different solar systems. God, it's just like No Man's Sky. Oh, and apparently we're about to get attacked by some AI, so let's say hello to them using our brand new missiles. Oh god, they're being quite mean to us, but don't worry, we've got superior missile defenses. I must say, this game had some unique mechanics and generally could have used a lot of work. But I can see why it was fun for its time. What have we discovered here? Let's give them a quick scan. It appears to be a native species. Yes, it's the Tim Flea. Now, they're technically quite friendly, but one thing we can do is equip our lasers and just eradicate this entire species. I'm sorry, you tiny people weren't designed for death by space laser. Wow, space laser is super effective. And there's something oddly British about killing all of the natives to a planet that you've only just discovered. And on our various adventures through space, we've managed to discover a lovely planet which we can colonize. Now, this planet is technically already occupied by some natives, and we can say hello to them and give them a scan. What have we got here? They are the Zandu, and they're currently on a planet which is of tier 2 quality, which means, I want to colonize it, but apparently the star system already has a sentient species, so we're not allowed to colonize it. Well, I think there's a solution to that. We just get rid of the sentient species that exists on this planet, and suddenly it's no longer an issue. So yes, we're just going to go from one tribe to the next, getting rid of their main hut, and consequently we're destroying an entire species of people. But hey, we can't move here if they're living here, so we gotta get rid of them. And also one thing we can do, we picked up a ton of their species on their planet, and we can't actually sell them to anyone, so what we're just gonna do is jettison the cargo into space. So that's one of the remaining survivors of that planet that we just tried to occupy. Yeah, we've just released them into the outer world. But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few more campsites that we need to burn down. Alright, there is one last species remaining. It's this lovely single tribe over here. These are the last people occupying the planet, so we should be able to get rid of them. And wha-bam! Suddenly, there's no natives to this planet, so we could drop down our colonization beacon. Yes, I don't remember there being any natives here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know about you, but I think they all disappeared in a tragic freak accident that, of course, naturally we had to miss. So I'm going to slap the colony down right there. And because we've actually arrived on a planet which is relatively friendly, we can actually start progressing our colonies by building lovely houses. So now that we've colonized this planet, we can increase its population and also slap down a few entertainment buildings. So we're going to build, of course, a few factories to increase our spice. And for the time being, they're producing 18 spice per hour, which is not bad at all. Now, at this point in Spore, the only thing you can really do is hop around from system to system and steal everything you can locate in the system. You know what, honestly, I think I've played enough of Spore. I like this game, but it has a few fundamental issues. Mostly the fact that the funnest part of this game is actually just creating your creature. Anything beyond that is actually incredibly tedious and boring. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed a relook into Spore. And honestly, I'd say maybe give it a try picking it up again, but I really struggle with this game. It's fun, but just, I think I've lost my knack for Spore. It's not for me. Knack 2, on the other hand, now that's an incredible game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it's made you laugh at least. And if you really did enjoy what you saw here today, then hey, feel free to give the video a like. It really does help me out. And do consider subscribing to join our absolutely wonderful community. As always, a massive thank you to all of my majestic patrons who make all of these absolutely wacky and silly videos possible. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day. Farewell, ladies and gentlemen.